Welcome to our live Halloween show. Welcome.
This is our best effort of making things scary.
This is our best effort at making things scary.
I'm so sorry.
How long can you keep that up for?
How long can we keep this up? Not that much longer.
Yeah.
I dangle this a little bit closer to the candle.
Problems.
Welcome to our live recipe lab, our live show. It's Halloween, so happy Halloween to everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
While the rest of you are out trick-or-treating, we're here in the kitchen studio
With Ben.
Cooking.
Terrifying.
Is that a trick or is that a treat? I think that's the question. Trick or treat? Cooking with me.
First question. Trick or treat? Cooking with Ben. Trick.
Fine, you're not getting any today.
Shall we explain what
These guys are having you guys are.
Getting any what?
Oh no.
Food.
Right.
Oh, good.
Okay, so let's explain what this is all about. If you haven't seen one of these live shows that we've done recently before, basically, this is a recipe lab. Over the last couple of weeks, we have taken loads of your different requests. We've put them into 6 amazing looking dishes. And then on our Google Plus community, which should be linked down in the link below if you haven't seen it before, we have asked questions. How do we make this dish the best possible dish possible?
Yeah, good.
There you go. That's proper English, that is.
Proper.
And then, taking that, Ben and James have made the recipes for us to try here. So you get to help try the recipes with us, except you don't get to do the eating part. That's reserved for us.
You can tell. If you think it looks rubbish, then comment.
Please tell
Tell
us.
us it looks
Tell us.
rubbish.
Yeah.
And if you know better, which is going to be likely, then please
Tell us you could do better.
But this is basically your chance to say, right, before you go and film that video of that amazing looking, then you should add,
Because it will be amazing.
and we'll throw a bit of spookiness in as well because it's Halloween. We've got pumpkins.
We've got pumpkins, we've got cobwebs, and we've got Mike. So terrifying.
Scary.
Should we tease as to what we've got? They know what we've got because you've already given us.
Thumbnail, as it is there.
Yes, if we wait until the end of the dish, when
Yeah.
we plate it up, it will look like a lot of pasta dishes we've done before.
Yeah.
Pasta, tomato sauce, loads of Italian flavours. So maybe that is the thumbnail shot.
Okay, I'll send this to Instagram now.
You put that onto our Instagram, @sortedfood. Go and have a look at the photos, see what you think. Obviously, this is just Recipe Lab standard.
I also want to mention that I am looking at your comments as we go. Barry's going to be Instagramming as we go. For people asking why it's only in 360p, it's Mike's fault.
You don't want to see this in HD. That's what we're saying. It's for your own protection.
We want to get it as good quality as possible. Last time we had a couple of little buffering issues that meant the audio went out of sync. And so what we wanted to do was make sure there were no audio problems. And so we've had to reduce the quality of the video slightly. But hopefully we can work on that for next time.
I honestly, you should never be allowed to be live.
Why
You
not?
really
What's wrong with me
shouldn't be.
being live?
Alive.
I'm sorry.
Alive, full
general.
stop.
It's Halloween.
Halloween. Talking of Halloween,
Yes.
I want to set you guys a challenge. Barry,
Yeah?
that's yours.
I got the big one!
Jamie,
It's first time for everything.
that's yours.
Thank
you
you.
don't need to compensate.
Nope.
So what we've got is a knife for each of you. You're
Mike isn't trusted with knives.
not in a
I
live
get one.
situation. You said you got one.
You gonna try?
I'll tell you what, you can have one of these.
Give him an orange.
What's going on?
Oh, you get the mouldy one. Why have you got a
Seasonal
mouldy one?
festive squash. So there we go. Between now and the end of this broadcast, have a little cutaway, carve something. Please, please, please mind your fingers. Don't cut yourself live. That would be very embarrassing.
Yeah, but it is going to go viral, isn't it?
Make a cracking video.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to give this pasta our first stir, and we'll move on to the second dish that you guys have asked us to do. Meatloaf. Who knows anything about meatloaf?
Like a bird out of hell, let me go when the morning comes.
How did I know that was coming?
When the morning comes, let me go. Like a bird out of hell, let me go when the morning comes.
So if you're new to these live broadcasts, basically it's Jamie singing for about an hour
There is no plan.
and we're sorry for that. But yeah, my problem with Meatloaf is not the music, is the look of it. It looks vile. It looks like a loaf of meat.
It does, doesn't it? There's no good way to present a meatloaf.
Well, we did for Bite Club, a series on Taste Made. We did a
Oh,
version of meatloaf, very
You did a ham.
topical for Halloween, because we actually
Yes.
put all the meat filling inside of a marigold glove and then cooked it. And when you peel away the rubber, you're left with a hand that looks, or meatloaf that looks like a hand.
Very Halloween
Less
meat.
good. Today we're going to go for something a little bit simpler than that. And I've made a sauce as well.
Oh.
So that's what we want you guys, or to ask you guys, what sauce are we going for? So we're going to serve a meatloaf, and we've already put into it all of your suggestions: walnuts, blue cheese. We've lined it with bacon. Do you want to do that over there?
It's over there, because
Yeah.
I guess something like out.
So what have we put into this? We've put in walnuts, apple sauce, which everyone said was a great way of keeping it super moist and succulent. We have put in blue cheese, cheese of choice, plus some parmesan, and we've lined the whole thing with bacon, and we've put it into a loaf tin, so it's more traditional. One big loaf, you can put it in the middle of the table, carve it, and I've served it with a tomato sauce, a spicy tomato sauce for now, but that's the question I want to throw to you. What sauce should we serve with it? White sauce, some people are saying tomato sauce, or is there something we're missing out on? I'll go grab that.
Also, how are we going to present the meatloaf to make it look good?
Well, to be honest, what I would probably say is that I would do anything for love,
But I won't eat that.
Oh, clever. Yeah, because that's irrelevant, because we're making food.
So if you've got any ideas of how we can make some sexy meatloaf look sexy, whether that be...
Whoa!
Oh, well,
That does look good, actually.
that doesn't look bad. I'm not going to lie, I'm impressed.
So the thing with meatloaf is it's all about a centrepiece. It's all about something you can pop in the middle.
It's got a lot of meat on it.
Well, yes, wrapped in bacon, like you guys said. And if I just cut into it, give you an idea of what we're looking at.
So this reminds me of a carvery that you would go to at a pub or something like that.
Yeah.
Obviously you wouldn't have meatloaf, but it'd be a big ham or a big...
And is
Joint
meatloaf
beef.
traditionally a very American thing?
It's more traditional in America. Here we would just have a meat stuffing.
Yep.
In France, if you put fruit into it, it's often called a farce. F-A-R-C-E, farce.
But some people have called what we do a bit of a farce, haven't
Yeah.
You're one big farce.
See, what, this is the same as our normal stuffing. Here.
You're right there, mate.
Well, I mean,
I'm getting there, I'm just, lifting her up. The pumpkin.
Yeah.
perfect. Right, so there we go. Recipe number 1. Instagram badge.
That's all given up to that.
I've got pumpkin.
You've got an hour to do that, don't worry about it.
So this is how we might be doing this on a wooden board, or what would you reckon?
So I think it's a centrepiece. So it's either going to go on a big plate or on a board. But that's up to you guys. So tell us how you want it presented and what sauce. That's the questions for you. This one is a nice tomatoey, spicy sauce. I think served whole is important with a couple of slices off of it. But beyond that, up
I
to
like
you.
it.
Might get your face in.
And if anybody has already made meatloaf at home and got photos already saved on their phone, send them to us, #sorted_food,
I'm
so
getting
we
more
can
and
see it
more
after the
happy.
broadcast and get some ideas of what you guys are already doing. Any photos you have of food, in fact, send them to #sortedfood. If they look good, we want to see them.
And if they look really, really good, then you should be sending to the #iCandySorted.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
And you could get the chance to feature in one of our Friday eye candy videos.
Okay, so pumpkin carving down. Back to the main focus. Grab a fork. Tell us what you think of this meatloaf. Reminder: you guys have told us on Google Plus to put into it nuts. We've gone for walnuts. Somebody said apple sauce keeps it really moist. This one's got blue cheese in it, another popular choice. And of course, we've wrapped it in bacon. You can't do it any other way.
Awesome.
It's also a combination, half and half, of minced pork and minced beef, because you also said that was important. Just like our meat
Wow.
sub.
I really like that.
That is Boomtown.
Some of this
Mate,
sauce.
that is great.
Is Boomtown a good thing?
I think that's close.
Good,
Oh,
good
you've got your
place.
bacon.
It's a good place.
So
to
remember, a
go.
slice of that as part of a larger meal with a roast, or as the main meat, surrounded by loads of vegetables. Think seasonal veg. Think seasonal veg, roast potatoes, or mash, or new potatoes, whatever you like.
Oh wow!
That is really good, man.
What's all wow? So tell me what's all wow.
This is
about.
what I like about it. It tastes like meatloaf, but you've got the crunch of the nuts, so you get a different texture. The saltiness of the bacon is a completely different flavour that you'd never get in meatloaf, for me personally. So it tastes like a meatloaf, but it's got all these extra things going on as well.
I really like the spices that are in it.
Yep, so there's a little bit of mustard.
Yeah.
Blue cheese is actually not necessarily a spice, but it's a strong flavour in this.
That really comes through,
I
actually.
normally hate blue
And are you
cheese.
getting the sweetness of the apple sauce?
Yeah.
Because that's in there primarily to keep it really moist and stop it from drying out. But secondly, obviously, a little bit of sweetness.
Can we serve with more apple sauce? If you never have enough apple sauce.
If you're a fan of sweet stuff,
I'm going to be honest, never had it before. I've never
Never
had
had
meatloaf.
meatloaf?
No, because again, it's always looked quite dense and very unappealing.
it is very dense, but it's damn appealing.
Do you pick all your food based on looks?
That's how I live my life, Michael.
Everything is
I'm
based
that
on
shallow.
vanity. So, quick recap. What we want to know from you guys: how we're going to serve it on a board, on a plate, on a platter, surrounded by what? Is it roasted roots? Is it mash? Is it new potatoes? Is it cabbage? Is it broccoli? You tell us. And which sauce? We've done a tomato sauce, but should it be something else? White sauce? Some people said smother it in ketchup.
Oh,
I was
what
less
now?
keen on that, but tell us what you guys think.
Could that be more tomatoey? I don't know, it's not very strong. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah?
I hate to be a negative Nancy, but
No, it's important that we get. That's what these recipe labs are like. Recipe lab is when the recipe is about 85% there.
Yeah.
And that's what this session's about, to make it perfect before we make the video and put it out to you guys. So, more
I like
tomato
it.
is fine.
I like it.
what are people saying about this?
People are saying meatloaf or meatloaf with potatoes, lingonberries, and brown sauce as a gravy, or maybe even cream
Lingonberries?
sauce.
Brown sauce.
Emma approved
gravy.
art goes for a sweet sauce, which is a combination of ketchup, yellow mustard, and brown sugar.
Interesting. Brushed over the top or served as a sauce? Is it more like a glaze or a sauce?
I don't know. It's
She
nice.
hasn't put the detail in the one-line comment. So
Keep an eye on it. They're going to come back and tell us.
Emma,
Answer us.
Miss Approved Art, if you could tell us whether it should be a sauce or a glaze, then that would be really good.
Perfect. Remember, if you have got any other input to add to these recipes, comment below on this video or head over to the Google Plus communities page, the Sorted Foodies,
Yeah.
and we can read it all there because we look at literally everything.
You can tweet us at Sorted Food. You can go to our Facebook.
You can have a look at our Instagram.
You can look everywhere, basically.
There's everything.
We're all across it.
Also,
We're on it.
at the end of this video, we're going to be having a little bit of a Q&A.
We are.
So if you have any questions you'd like to ask us, they can be about food. They could just be about,
Love, life, and romance.
Oh, you're such a softie, mate.
You are.
Yeah.
What's happening
Mike,
to
you have none of those things.
Ever since Grace came down, you're a changed man.
It's true.
Yeah, ever
What's the
since she's left, he's been much quieter.
Yeah.
It's because I've got lots to think about now.
Babies' names and things like that.
Right, can I change the tone here?
Yes.
And move from love to festivities. I think we should get Christmassy.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas. Mike, your job, make it Christmas.
Right, I'm just going to cover the camera whilst we make it Christmas quickly.
Ready?
Really covering the camera. La 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 la. Not really covering the camera. Right, it doesn't really matter. I don't really see anything. Hey! Oh,
Festive.
That.
well
So,
planned.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I know it's Halloween
Christmas.
and it's the 31st of October, but we're beginning to work on these recipes for December for you guys so we can get them absolutely right. And we've got 4 festive recipes
Well counted.
coming up.
Yep.
1,
well
2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. And
1, 2, 3, 4.
well done.
Gone.
Unos, dos, tres, cuatro.
You're learning Japanese, aren't you?
1, 2, 3.
Go on. 6! Oh, nearly.
So close.
I'm not that big.
So the first one we're going to do is a fish dish. So for many, many traditions, many, many places around the world, fish is an important part of Christmas Day and or Christmas Eve, depending on where you are. So I used to work with a lot of people who Christmas Eve was the main day of Christmas.
Really?
Polish staff in a hotel, and they always used to eat fish.
We have salmon.
Yeah, my mum eats salmon.
Salmon,
yeah.
especially smoked salmon or baked salmon. So that was our brief to you guys, a Christmas fish dish. And this is what you came up with. It was a combination of star anise, ginger, lots of citrus flavours like lemon and orange,
Yep.
with a baked salmon. So we've gone for a whole side of salmon. So again, it's a centerpiece that everyone can dip in and take
whole salmon.
A whole side of salmon. So one
Okay.
half
Yeah,
of salmon.
yeah.
Half of salmon cut that way.
A whole half a salmon.
A whole side of salmon. A salmon has two sides. So a whole side, half a salmon. And we're also going to serve it with a warm potato salad. So this is your job, Barry. We've got some new potatoes here, cooked, but they are warm. A homemade mayonnaise made from
Look at the colour of that.
rapeseed oil.
That's how mayonnaise is meant to
Absolutely
look.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You can stir those up with fresh parsley, capers, and spring onions. And this should be a warm potato salad. That's how this dish is best served.
Nice. It's also worth pointing out that we're cooking this dish live. It can be done very easily by someone with an IQ of under 40. So there are no excuses.
With the name of a man who's over 40.
There are no excuses for why you can't be cooking at home. We get loads of people telling us that they love watching the videos and they love seeing us muck around. And there's nobody there, Barry.
Who's he talking to?
I'm acting.
Oh,
No! Don't I was adding it for dramatic effect.
okay. But basically, there are no excuses for why you. This is mainly just used for still photography.
Yeah, that's fine.
Why don't you guys eat and I'll just hold it for you?
Let me wedge it like that. You lift that corner.
So usually we can cut all of this stuff out when we make a video because there's this thing called editing. And unfortunately in live, we couldn't get somebody to edit it. I don't know what's wrong with that, but...
Salmon.
Salmon!
So you're absolutely right. Salmon's a big one at Christmas. This is a whole half side. Make sure you have a look at it because it should flake. I'm going to pick a little bit up.
Yeah.
Just have a look at that at the camera. Oh. Should just be absolutely...
Oh mate, that's good.
It's very hot,
Oh,
but
Ben.
it's gorgeous flaking.
Ben, you have outdone yourself with this.
Ben, this is positively ghoulish.
I really wish I brought you a Christmas present now.
Take some seaweed off it.
Those of you who just joined us, he's not texting. He's just uploading
not
a
being
photo
rude. That would
to
be really
Instagram.
rude.
Go and have a look at it so you can see exactly what we're looking at.
That is so fresh. That tastes like citrusy. You've got the kind of the star anise comes through and the dill. That is
They have done
amazing
very
dish.
little with it.
Yeah.
Just put it on there and cover it in the flavours. But you're right, that's why it's so salmony. But you
Yeah.
still get all the other flavours as well.
So what do we want to know? How can we improve on this one?
Wow.
I don't know.
How can we improve on this?
I mean, we've got a warm potato salad. Try some of
Yeah.
that. But is there anything else we should be serving with this? A dressing or bread or... And actually, I presented it like that because I think it looks good. But that's not to say it's right. So if you've got any better ideas on how to present it...
Is it quite a Scandinavian thing, this?
Excuse me. The dill would suggest
It looks
kind of those flavours, but we've also got star anise and ginger.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of flavours. But this flavour combination has come from you guys. You suggested it on Google Plus, and we put all the ones that we thought would work together into this. You said salmon, you said baked or poached. This is kind of a cross between the two.
Yeah.
It's kind of poached inside of its bag, but then we open it up and bake the finishing touches. Somebody said they always get served with warm potato salad. It's unusual to have a warm potato salad,
I really like it though.
but I think it's quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of breaks the mayonnaise down a bit, so it's a bit
Looser.
More, yeah, looser. That's
This
a
is
good
verging on perfection for me. I don't think you can beat it. But if you think we can, you think you can beat it, then tell us.
Well, also, what do you do for Christmas? In my family, this would be a Christmas Eve thing with
Yeah.
a big loaf of bread or
Yeah.
something, and everyone pick and share. But when would you have fish at Christmas where
We-
you are? So where are you? What country? And what is the traditional for Christmas?
It's not actually even Christmas, is it? It's any kind of celebration around that December
The
time.
holidays.
Well, any time of the year. It's not particularly December relevant.
Somebody's
But it's
saying,
nice.
JagX09 is saying as a side salad we could do some shredded carrots with apples and some lemon juice.
Oh, nice.
Sounds nice. So a subtle coleslaw, but with apple in there as well. So a bit of sweetness.
That could be really
Brilliant.
nice.
What recipe on now? There's two.
This is Christmas one.
Christmas
Christmas
one,
one.
over
Recipe
number 2.
two.
Oh.
Wow.
So the danger with recipe labs is eating too much too early. Because by the last recipe, we're absolutely stuffed.
One thing that is good is nothing goes to waste. So if you're at a Christmas gathering, you've got the family, this nice centerpiece, share it for lots of people, you could just as easily do a single portion, or buy the whole thing, cook the whole thing, and tomorrow just flake it into a pasta or into a warm potato salad, actually flake it all together, or a couscous dish, or on top of a risotto. There's so many things you can do with it. So my vote would be always buy a big piece, cook it as a big piece, it tastes amazing, and use it up for the next couple of days. Stop laughing because I said big piece. You are pathetic. You are so pathetic. It's unbelievable.
Oh, this is why we do live.
Like it's
Absolutely
my-
unbelievable.
like it's my-
Innuendos.
Innuendo.
All the way.
Innuendos live. There's nothing wrong with the big piece. Right.
Mayonnaise.
I
What
don't
else?
want a star anise.
Smells good.
Okay.
Are we happy?
Yeah, I'm really happy.
I'm
That's
happy.
Good stuff.
absolutely brilliant.
How are the pumpkins coming along?
Mine is pretty much done. I would say I don't want to reveal it just yet,
No.
because
Special. That
it's special. Are you checking out all of the photos that Barry's been uploading onto Instagram? Instagram.com/sorted food if you're on a desktop, laptop type thing. Otherwise on your mobile we're just sorted food. Barry's uploading all of the images of all of the recipes that we're doing today, so make sure you're checking those out. Love seeing all of your comments coming through. We've had over 1,100 comments already.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Favourite
amazing.
one so far?
My favourite one is this top one, which says "Carp is a must for Christmas" from somebody in Poland.
Ah, see now, it's funny you should say that. It was the Polish that I used to work with in Ireland, and they were always the people who told me that fish had to be Christmas Eve. And it was very, very traditional. And they, yeah, you're right, always said carp. Not easy to get hold of.
I've never eaten carp. Well,
Not
I
in this
remember going to
country.
the lakes near where we live, called Stambra Lakes, and they have
Not the lights.
That is not the lakes.
no, not those lakes. That's,
Not the
that's,
lakes.
that's like where James is from, up north, isn't it?
He's not now.
But basically, there are lakes near us
Yeah.
called Stambra Lakes, and they always have carp in them. I've never seen anybody eating them though.
Did you ever used to go fishing? When you were younger?
I went crabbing. Why is that funny? Crabbing is a legitimate. Well, it might not be a sport. It's a pass. It's a pastime.
Did you eat the crabs afterwards?
Can I
no,
break
put
up
them
this
back.
conversation? Can you just grab that out of the...
Oh, hello.
What's this? This looks like the start to a dinner.
This was like Christmas dinner.
So, what would you most associate Christmas dinner with in this country?
Christmas.
What meat?
Turkey.
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 Every day.
Every time. Not every day.
Not every day, just one day a year. Turkey. So we asked you guys, what is the best way to roast a turkey? Lots of suggestions again. I've always got my favourites. I'm pretty sure every one of your parents who do Christmas dinner every year will have their favourite way of doing it.
Have you ever cooked a Christmas turkey for like your family and things before, or for?
And other families.
You have.
For the last 4 years, I've been cooking for other families.
So do you get to stuff the turkey?
Yes.
You do.
I'm sorry.
Where do you put the stuffing?
Inside the cavity.
Top or bottom?
Top of.
He's learning.
Thanks for back referencing an old video, a jerk poussin video. Very good recipe. You should go and check that out.
On the
Thanks,
website.
Jamie.
Yeah, that's fine. Ben didn't know where the bun was.
Right. Moving swiftly
Can
along.
I, wait, hang on, I've got a question. So, tell me some different varieties of ways that you can roast a turkey.
Well, often the image you'd have is of something like Oliver Twist, where they have the big. You remember what's his face had to go
Oliver
and get
Twist?
Oliver Twist.
No, you mean A Christmas Carol?
It was an Oliver Twist, and this is a butcher's knot.
Wait,
I was going to slice it so you could see.
So why'd you put the string over it?
To hold its shape. It's a whole breast. You've unrolled it. You've stuffed it. You've rolled it back up. Tying it now in the butcher's knot. We'll show you that in the video when we film it.
So how do you, I don't know, would you have to practice doing a butcher's knot? Do you think?
Well, to be honest with you, it's the same knot time and time and time again. So you practice here, you practice again, you practice again, and by the time you get halfway down and towards the end, you're doing it nice and easy.
You could always practice on a folded up jumper earlier on in the day.
Yeah, so if you can't remember how to do it because it's been a few years since you last used a butcher's knot, like it's just a very good website that shows you. It's called YouTube. You type in how to tie a butcher's knot and you practice. That's what I was doing this
He
morning.
folded up his jumper earlier and I came in and he was tying his jumper up in string. And asked him what he was doing. He went, I'm tying up a butcher's knot over a turkey. As if I was an idiot for not realising that.
Yeah, come on, Mike.
Right, I'm going to put it on the board just so we can carve this, so you can see what we're looking for. What we're looking at. So all of your suggestions, it's topped with a herb butter. It's got the stuffing inside.
Wow. There is one sort of general complaint about turkey at Christmas.
Too
It's
dry.
like, it's too dry.
Yeah.
So
Everyone
that's what
says-
solves this.
Yeah.
Because you've got the stuffing, the buttery sage onion all the way through it.
You think
You've
of
got herb butter over the top, and because it's all the same size, you cook it for all the same length of time. Whereas if you roast a whole turkey on the bone,
Some of it gets done before.
the turkey breast often dries out before the legs have cooked their way through to the bone. So this way, you kind of get rid of that problem.
Get it back on the plate. I'll take a picture. Pretend I'm Barry.
I'll do it that way for you. So I know it's a bit backward for you guys at home. But you can see it on Instagram at Sorted Food.
That looks really good.
That's really good.
So it's a sage and onion stuffing, bit classic. That's what you guys said was best. I think I agree with you.
It's got to be done.
It's a turkey breast. Neatness
Right,
counts.
so I'm not sure about that presentation. I'm just saying.
Okay.
What do you think? Because I think that looks like a giant's dinner because he's eating an entire turkey breast.
Yeah, I think we should.
I'd want to see a proper plate that would
Eat-
remind me of Christmas. Just one portion, but with everything on
See,
it.
for me, it's
Well, we're not doing everything on it. Remember, this is what we're kind of
Just
focusing
the
on. This
turkey.
I've just kind of thrown there for a photo. There is so much process in this. We're going to show you guys how to do the perfect roast turkey.
Okay.
But we can serve it on its own if you don't want all the trimmings. If the trimmings are sort of a bit
I don't know.
confusing.
It's not confusing.
We have a question, Ben, from
About turkey?
somebody called David Clark, who says, that turkey looks awesome. What would you suggest for the gravy? Now, we have a nice board over there that has all of the recipes that we're doing today. And one of the questions we have there is, what do we serve it with?
Yeah, so I actually wanted to make a homemade cranberry sauce for this today. But if I'm honest, I couldn't find the fresh cranberries I wanted too early in the year in October. You'll definitely find them in December. Couldn't get hold of them today. So maybe we should be doing a homemade gravy.
That could be really
Go
nice.
with it. Slightly different because if you're not roasting the whole turkey, you don't get all the giblets.
Yeah.
So you don't get all the beautiful flavour, but you can still make an amazing gravy at home, and we can show you how to do that. Good suggestion.
Ben plus red shorts plus Christmas equals the ultimate Christmas gift.
Well, there we go. It's like Santa all over again. So any other, try some turkey, see what you think. If you'd like us to show you how to make homemade cranberry sauce, we can do that. I will hunt down some frozen cranberries, which actually do a very similar job in something like a cranberry sauce.
That's really hot.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I might leave mine for a bit.
Oh wow!
There
If
is
you want
some
some made in there, that's moist.
Yeah, it's not overcooked. The whole thing's the same size. You cook it all together. And what you get, herb butter. That's what you guys told us. You said underneath the skin. With this turkey breast, you didn't actually get a skin. Which you would, if it's a whole bird, you'd put herb butter under the skin. For this one, just put it over the top.
It's nice because that stays crispy.
The butcher's, well, that's because the butter gives it a nice glaze.
Yeah. And
The
there's so
stuffing
much
is what you
flavour.
guys asked for. It's a rolled, boneless breast. But what do we serve it with? And back to your question, how do we serve it?
It could definitely do with some cranberry. Definitely. That fruity, different flavour completely to everything on there.
Are you a cranberry sauce man or a bread sauce man?
Bread sauce every
Cranberry
day.
sauce all day.
Bread sauce.
No
Yes.
way.
Is that a worldwide thing? Bread sauce? Does everyone have bread sauce?
Does everyone know what bread sauce is? Soggy bread. We've got an amazing recipe for it. If you head to our website and search roast chicken or bread sauce, you will find it. There's a recipe
You
there.
are a rubbish salesman.
Soggy bread.
Yeah.
Soggy bread.
Bread sauce, soggy bread. If you want that recipe,
It is good.
then
It's good. Really good.
okay.
Oh, I really like that.
Happy with that?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
never
really
touched
happy.
that turkey, to be honest. I think that's perfect.
And if I want to, I can then put it in that fridge and use that at Christmas time instead of making my own.
Turkey sandwiches.
Turkey sandwiches.
Oh, amazing.
With some stuffing.
Oh.
Game on.
Probably the best thing about Christmas is turkey sandwiches.
Hey, listen to this, right?
What?
This may be a little bit revolutionary.
Try
but
me.
my family don't have a Christmas dinner on Christmas Day.
Oh, because what? Why?
Why?
We go and have ours on. We have ours on Christmas Eve with about 30 people, 30 friends and family. Everyone sits around a massive table, has it then, because then it takes the stress out of cooking Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, and we have the whole day just to chill out and do whatever we like.
That's really nice thought.
That's what we do on Boxing Day.
Yeah, so we have our Christmas like that, and it just, do you know what? It stops people rushing around and going, oh, the turkey's burnt, oh, I've got to do this. Because normally there's about 2 or 3 people who just stay in the kitchen all day because they stress over that. So we just went, forget it, we'll do it the day before, and then everyone has a lovely Christmas. You feel free to steal that idea, it's a great idea. What day underneath?
So this is how I make my Christmas stress-free. Because I make this and roll it the night before. So you roll it, you brine it on Christmas, day before Christmas Eve. You stuff it and roll it on Christmas Eve. You tie it all up. You put it onto a baking tray on a trivet of just carrots.
A trivet.
Trivet. And then you can just put it in tin foil and just put it in the fridge. And then Christmas morning, just bung it in the oven. It's all done. It's really simple. And so many of the veg, things like braised cabbage. We did recipe last year. So many things you can do way ahead if you do want to take the stress out of Christmas. It can be a stressful time. It should be a family time. You're right, not a time to stand in the kitchen slaving over stuff.
Unless you employ Ben to come over and do it for you.
Right, Jamie, do you want to quickly recap for those people who have just joined us and think, what the hell is this Halloween and Christmas combined?
So, yeah, we kind of advertise this as our Halloween recipe lab. It's turned into a Halloween-Christmas recipe lab because we like to get things done early.
The Christine.
Christine, your name is Christine, this show is for you. And basically what we're doing is we are testing some of the recipes that you've helped us develop over on our Google Plus community. So thank you very much, first of all, for all of your input. We really like these shows because we get to eat whilst Ben and James cooks. But basically we want all of your feedback. How can we make these dishes even better than they already are? Keep all of your comments coming in. We've now got over 1,500 comments.
1,500 people care enough.
I so look forward to going and
that's
reading
amazing.
every single one of those later on, and I promise I will. I always do.
We always do. We always read every comment, so please keep commenting. We're going to have a Q&A at the end of this show, so keep your questions coming in for Ben or for Barry or for me. Let us know what you would like to know about us.
Easy as that.
Easy as that.
What's next?
I don't
Next
know.
up is where we started.
Oh, where's that
Come
from?
full circle. So this is our Speedy One Pot Pasta.
Christmas. It's not Christmas anymore.
Oh, this is not Christmas anymore. De-Christmas.
Back to normal.
Yep.
You never know.
Never
Halloween
know.
is spooky.
So, this is our Speedy Pasta. About 15-20 minutes or so ago, we started this. We put it on. All of those ingredients came up to boil. When it's up to boil, then you just let it bubble for the 12-15 minutes. Slightly longer than it would be if it's in water, because the tomato sauce, all the things don't get as hot as boiling water. So it takes a bit longer than you'd expect, but it's one pot cooking, it's all in one pot, it's speedy. And now, look at that. We've done nothing to it, it's all happening in one pot.
This is the ultimate lazy dinner.
Yeah,
And I put a huge portion in there because why not? We can eat out of one bowl. But such an easy way of cooking for a huge crowd.
That is good.
You've also got your cutlery.
Also, it's such a brilliant way to cook 3 meals. Because I'd have it for dinner and then put it in some...
Cold as a pasta salad is also good.
yeah, that's what I mean.
That would be really
Put in
nice.
some pasta salad after.
I think
That
you
is
know,
hot.
it's one of the things that we're always trying to say and trying to do, but if you're lazy and you don't want to cook, there is stuff that you can do that is healthier for you than ready meals.
hold
And
that
things
very
like
close.
this, this takes no effort.
I
think
no recipe.
If you go to our website, sorryfood.com, and type into the search box pasta, it will be a good 15 or so or more, 20 recipes you can do, and so many of them are quick. They are easy. They literally take no longer than it takes for the pasta to cook, and they're all slightly different. Plenty of choice. Don't get stuck into the rut of doing the same dishes time and time again.
Who came up with this?
This was several recommendations on Google Plus who said try out one pot pasta, and we now need to decide. Obviously, before you took a photo of it raw in the pan.
Yep.
Now we've got it here. We haven't dressed it today with a bit of parmesan, some fresh basil, and I think garlic bread. But that's the question I want to throw to you guys.
That's very carb heavy. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to put it out there.
That's because you're on a carb diet at the moment.
I'm not on a carb diet.
Carb-free diet.
I'm not carb-free diet. I'm just lots of protein diet.
Yeah?
It's different.
Okay.
I'm used to cooking wholemeal pasta now.
That's too hot to eat.
Which is slightly chewier.
Slightly chewy up and
So
a
much
lot
better for you.
longer.
Yeah, takes longer.
Good. That's why I'm eating
Keeps
it.
you regular. How are your bowel movements?
It's gone down.
Anyway, back to the cooking.
Somebody wanted us to ask everybody else, what are you dressing up for as Halloween? So somebody commented saying, can you ask us, them?
I'm with you.
So let me start that again.
Yeah.
What are you dressing up for as Halloween? It would be great to know, and somebody in the comments wants to know as well.
Now's probably a good time to point out that we've not gone all out on Halloween today.
No.
There's a few things, but we did it proper.
I think we've done
fridge
three Halloween recipes, haven't we? Three pumpkin recipes.
Pumpkin cupcakes.
Yep.
Pumpkin soup with tempura squash.
Yep.
We've did a beautiful toffee apple crumble on Tuesday, which is kind of Halloween come bonfire
One of the
night.
best ever.
That was
Candy
so
apples last week.
Yep.
good. Yep.
Eye
Beautiful.
candy, yeah, man.
Eye candy.
And there's one more.
Yes,
Oh.
there is.
At the table today, Hasselback potatoes with smoky beans. That was incredible too. So lots of Halloween and bonfire night recipes. Plus, of course, we did dress up on Sunday in Fridge Cam.
We did. We got our proper makeup done and everything. Oh, that's spicy.
I like it. It's warming, isn't it?
Hope you're enjoying the show. I sounded like I was on TV.
Suddenly, yeah.
Hey, hope you're enjoying the show.
Back to the studio.
Back to the studio. If you're enjoying it, make sure you're thumbing up the video. Make sure that you're subscribed. You tell your friends to come over and watch the video. We will give a shout out to your friends if they come and watch the video.
Also, in the future, we're new to this live gig now. We've
We
done
are.
this 3 times.
Yeah.
You're getting better slowly but surely, but tell us what you want to change for
right,
next
good.
time. What?
He has got a big head.
He has got a big
Huge.
head.
Oh, I've got-
Right. Okay.
Don't do that.
Christmas again, Mike. Quick, Christmas.
Christmas.
Right, so we're bouncing back to Christmas.
It's Christmas again, and you're not gonna know until we put it up. But it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Yeah, look at that.
And here's the snow. So what we've got is
I'm so sorry.
our take on mince pies. We asked you guys what you wanted to see with mince pies,
No. I know where he's going with this. Don't worry.
and this is what some of you suggested.
Are these samosas?
Plus, these were slightly influenced by my week last week when I was in Morocco. We had
Oh,
lots.
it's got camel in it. It's
Camel
got camel in
in
it.
it. Camel
It
in
looks
it.
like. Yeah, looks like camel.
So, do you want to grab a photo before we go much further?
I'm really confused.
These
No,
are.
I know what you're thinking on it is. May I explain?
Please do.
So these are mince pies, are they not?
They are mince pies.
These are mince pies like you have never seen them before. Ben believes that every food is a lot better if it's on a stick.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is?
Yeah, or if
That
it's
is exactly what it
deconstructed.
is. Yeah.
But
Deconstructed
these,
or
so
on a
these
stick.
are these are either mince pie pops, I think. Mince pie pops.
Mince
but
pie pops.
The flavours
Mince pie
inside, we've made our own mincemeat, and the flavour's been inspired by some of the flavours that I was experiencing in Morocco last week. So we've got things like fig, dates, almonds,
Oh, wow.
sesame seeds, honey. All those kind of flavours that are so typically associated with Moroccan food. I had loads of it while I was out there.
Moroccan food
Apricots.
is amazing. Yeah.
Moroccan food is unbelievable, and this dish inspired by my trip to Morocco, plus what you guys were telling us to put in here, which included put them on a stick, so pie pops,
They said
modern
they
mince
were
pies.
Mince pie.
So this is your
pops.
fault.
And some of you sometimes say we put too much alcohol in stuff. So a mince meat mixture for me would normally have a lot of alcohol in it. This is alcohol free.
Wow.
We've got so many other flavours in there, from orange zest, orange juice, sesame,
not
figs,
needed.
dates, apricots, sultanas, cinnamon. It's all there.
Wow.
That it's alcohol free. We will do a boozy mincemeat mixture too, but try one. See what you think.
Check this out. How cool does that look?
Wow.
It's a bit like a chicken drumstick.
In answer to what people are going as for Halloween,
Yep.
somebody said they bought some red shorts. They're going to be Ben.
Oh, that's the scariest
Well
thing
done,
ever.
that Jessie Lee. Well done.
That's not fair on the kids. That's not fair.
So you've both gone for one of the sticks. See, it works.
Damn. It did work.
They're delicious.
What do you
They're
think?
very nice. It's so crispy as well.
Is it supposed to be cold?
They're not fruity, is it?
Yeah, like a mince pie. You can warm them through.
Just saying.
Are they better warmed through? We should
I
warm-
think so.
We should warm some through.
I like that. That's very nice.
They're a lot more fruity than usual.
I think it's less alcohol. So you take that away, and the fruit comes through a bit more.
Okay.
They're
That's
quite,
really
they're
good.
quite messy when they're on a stick.
Plus, I think
No, it's you eating.
sesame seeds in there. I think it's quite a nice twist. So it's kind of a Moroccan mince pie, a bit modern, a bit cool. There we go.
Okay, right. So, are they a little bit too dry to be served on their own?
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. Should they have a little bit of ice cream or brandy sauce,
Brandy butter.
brandy butter?
Now, I don't think they're dry.
No, I don't.
Not so they're really juicy, but a mince pie could always benefit from some brandy butter.
Yeah.
And
Man goes into
cream.
the doctor, says, Doctor, I've got a mince pie stuck up my bottom. He said, don't worry, sir, I've got some cream for that.
He's always talking about bottoms.
No, I just always.
he's just found out where it is.
It was one of those
We're talking
cracker
about
jokes.
it.
That was a cracker joke. That was.
I went into the doctor the other day.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
I said, one of my legs is really, really sore. And he went, don't worry, it's just your age. And I went, well, the other one's the same age and that one doesn't hurt. So sorry.
So
Sorry,
what do you
were
think we
saying,
should
Mike?
serve it with? Maybe you should comment and let us know what we should put with this. I'm thinking a cream. I liked your idea.
A cream
Nice-
bacon and just that. You know.
A beaker of
Like
cream, yeah.
a shot of cream.
And just dip it.
You can't use the word beaker.
What?
The internet has ruined the word beaker. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
We're not using the word beaker.
Last thing is stick or no stick. So I did 2 there without sticks, 2 with sticks. You 2 scoffed down your ones on sticks. So obviously that's the way forward for you guys. But what
Enjoyed
about
it.
you? So
Enjoyed
on a
it.
stick, off a stick. And what are we going to serve it with?
Yeah. Also, what about the shape? Are we happy with that shape? Because mince pies traditionally are pie shaped, just mini.
Correct.
So, why are you correct? Why are you saying correct? I know that's right.
I was just saying, correct. So this was inspired by some of the sweet treats and Moroccan pastries that I had while I was there. So that's why I did it. The Moroccan flavours are in there, and they're kind of horn shaped.
I love- do you
like
know
so
what?
many things we had while we
When
were
you
out there.
go into parts of North London, and they have those bakeries that serve all the sort of traditional, like Moroccan, Middle Eastern, like the Jewish stuff. These pastries are just incredible, and they're quite similar to that.
And super sticky.
They're
Lots of honey.
unbelievable.
Ben, I just realised something.
What?
I don't like mince pies. I don't usually like mince pies. I always say no to them when they're handing out.
I don't
just
like
eaten
it.
one.
He didn't like fish before he sold it salted. I
Yeah,
converted
it's
the
true.
pair of you.
I like fish now.
I like mince pies. Who knew it?
I still don't like olives.
We'll see.
No,
And
you
smoked
see-
salmon.
Yeah, smoked salmon.
One day,
I know.
we'll get ya.
You have to eat 5 olives before your taste buds acclimatised to them. That's what I say.
Right, Baz, give us a recap. What are we doing?
This is a live recipe lab. So we've had 6 recipes which we're slowly working our way through. And we're opening up to you guys to tell us how can we make each one better. So far, we've had a Speedy One Pot Pasta, which was delicious. Which was a bit mind-boggling because it literally all went into one pot and done within minutes. Next was a Meatloaf, not the singer.
I would do anything for love,
Yeah.
but I won't do that. I would do
And then we had...
Why are you singing it like Rick Roy?
Oh no. Then we had Christmas time. And Christmas time brings you fish,
Presents.
turkey,
Drunken uncles.
and of course, mince pies. And they've all been delicious so far.
They have.
What's
Our
next?
last one. So our last dessert. This was a dessert, Il Flanton,
Oh.
or floating
Messy.
island. Il Flanton or floating island, and basically, it's a homemade custard. And I've made this one with limoncello,
Ooh.
vanilla seed,
Nice.
Wow.
and not milk, but yogurt. So it's actually quite tart.
Hence why it's so thick.
Yeah.
Because creme glaze is usually very thin, isn't it?
You can see the little bits of vanilla and
walked off.
everything.
He's walked off. He
We
does
were asked
that.
to do these off the back of Great British Bake Off. Everyone said they'd seen them. It's floating island, and it's basically meringue.
What, you watch British Bake Off?
I do.
Oh.
Actually, that's a question
Loser.
for other people. Great British Bake Off has been very big in Britain for the last couple of years.
Ruby should have won.
Ruby should have won.
Ruby should have won.
Ruby should have won.
I thought
Ruby,
Kimberly
if
was.
you're watching, come down.
But
I thought Kimberly was pretty good.
Back to my point.
Sorry.
It's been massive in the UK. Has Bake Off like reached other countries? Is there like a Great French Bake Off or a Great American Bake Off?
The Great German Bake Off. Do you think that exists?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
What are you doing here?
So I'm just finishing off this dish. We put a meringue on top of here. We will show you how to make this meringue, our version, the cheats version, to make the most perfect poached meringue every time. These are sesame coated peanuts that I brought back from Morocco. I think sugared almonds would also be very Christmassy.
You went to Morocco? She haven't mentioned.
Now, I'm a bit scared of this one because when I watched the British Bake Off, and yes, I am a fan, it looked quite tricky. And that looks very complicated.
Oh, that looks a bit poncy.
So, well, no, not Ponty. Christmassy. Christmassy. So, this is
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Where are the hats?
No, it's not. Oh.
So there we go.
Is that-
That's what we're looking at. It's a sugar cage with a poached meringue,
Wow.
a limoncello homemade custard, and either sugared almonds or in this case some sugared peanuts. That is our Il Flanton, inspired by the flavours that you guys told us. Somebody said, why not make a tiramisu version of Il Flanton, which would be amazing.
That is a
The
great
same
idea.
person also said, how about lemon meringue? And that's what we went for.
Was that Mary Berry who said that?
No.
Because there are
Somebody
two
on-
cracking suggestions.
Somebody on our Google Plus community. So we've got the lemon in the base, in form of limoncello.
Yeah.
Do you know what limoncello is?
Yeah, they give it in Spain.
Well, we're not in Spain, but I can still give you some. But here we go.
There.
This has become a bit of a tradition. What?
How do you spell
Il Flanton, floating island.
Thank you. Better.
ISLAN.
BARRYISA.
Oh.
This has been in the freezer.
Finish the sentence in the comments, please.
Great Australian Cake Bake Off.
Oh, they do one.
That's really cool. There isn't one in Germany. There is a New Zealand Chelsea Bake Off thing sponsored by a baking company. There is a Great American Bake Off, but it sucks. Thanks, Desiree. The American Bake Off bombs. People don't like it in America.
No.
Do you watch the British Bake Off in America? Because Paul
That one's
Hollywood
really
does
good. Paul Hollywood, Mary Berry, it's amazing.
it. The Great Dutch Bake Off.
It's all Halloweeny.
It's not, it's just frozen.
Oh.
It's the best way to drink limoncello,
Ben,
frozen.
the limoncello custard. You are a genius.
Wasn't my idea, it came from you guys, and well, lemon meringue. The lemon came from limoncello, but your suggestion.
Ad Daniel says Kimberly should have won.
I think
No.
you should have won.
No, Ruby every
I
day.
was rooting for Kimberly.
I was going for Nigel.
Do you know what? I wanted to give it a hug. Ruby was so huggable, wasn't she? And
Come on, it's not. This isn't the time or place.
what?
Come
I
on.
never
it's
watched
not.
it. I feel like I've missed out.
You have.
You have missed
You're
out.
too busy watching the football.
It's oh,
Cheers.
cheers then. Merry Christmas. This is our Christmas dessert that isn't mince pies. Cheers to you, limoncello. It's become a bit of a tradition. This. It was tequila last time, wasn't it?
Oh, that is really nice.
You're not
really
supposed
like
to just
that.
down it.
No, you're not supposed to down it.
Well, yeah, you can. You just all sip it.
Mike turns up to events with 2 alcoholic drinks in his hand.
Mike has
No, I don't, because I'm generous and I always want to give one away.
Right,
That's why-
try this. Have a spoon each. Crack through the sugar shell. We're going to show you how to make it super simple when we get to the video.
You sure it's going to be really easy?
People are concerned that floating island is a difficult dish. I think if you use our version, our cheat method, you can't go wrong. I'm going to show you all of that.
Ooh. I can't get it.
I can tell you why that's floating. Because it's so light. There's so much air in
I
there.
can't get any of it. I'm using my finger screws.
It's a very simple method of cooking meringue.
Brilliant.
That's actually disgusting.
Well, that's ruined the point of this recipe lab.
That's really nice.
Good.
It's really nice. Highly recommend that.
But what we need to know from you guys is what we're going to call it.
Wow.
Barry can't spell il flanton, but are we going to call it il flanton, the traditional French dish, or are we going to call it floating island? You need to tell us.
Floating island, I think.
I think, you know, we go through a couple of different processes when we come to trying to name our recipes. We will look at what people are searching for and what you guys want, and also what Barry can spell.
I'm getting a bad reputation here. I'm not so sure about this.
You just sucked a floating island up.
I did.
Off the...
A floaty island.
Okay. What's
Okay.
next? Should we do a top to bottom quick summary? Because that was one hell of a
That was-
recipe lab. We
Feels
started
so
off with our
full.
speedy pasta one pot cook.
Yeah.
We need to know from you if it needs garlic bread with it, or whether that's too carb heavy. If it does need garlic bread with it, how to make it in the same 15-minute spell of time. Secondly, we moved on to meatloaf.
I would do anything
Not
for
cute
love.
singing.
And with
again.
meatloaf, we asked what sauce it should be served with and how. So should it be on the block? Should it be sliced?
A glaze, a sauce.
A glaze,
Yeah.
a sauce? Yeah.
We had our Christmas fish, which was our salmon, which just looked incredible. I wouldn't touch the salmon.
No, that was
I'll just
absolutely
say it. It
absolutely perfect.
tasted amazing.
But actually, it's not about his opinion or his opinion
I
or
know,
mine
no,
or
fair
even
enough.
his.
You know
It's about
better.
you.
If you think that something
It's
needs
all
to change
about
in
you,
that,
isn't
let
it?
us know. Lingonberry's a nice idea.
Lingonberry's really
I
nice.
like the idea.
That was with the meatloaf though, wasn't it?
Staying on the Christmas theme,
Mince pies. We had mince pies. Before this recipe lab, I didn't like mince pies. Turns out, I do.
he's a convert.
A Moroccan twist on a stick, or not on a
That's
stick,
what it
you
was.
tell us. And what should we serve it with? A cream, a brandy butter, an ice
Yeah.
cream, you tell us,
Or
whatever.
nothing. We also had our roast turkey, which instead of doing a whole massive, great big roast turkey, we did just the breasts. We brined it, we roasted it, we did. Oh, it was
Put
incredible.
stuffing in the middle.
You're saying we.
We,
Ben.
Did you do any of this?
we ate it
We ate it.
and then
We definitely
explained
did that.
to you guys
Team
how
effort.
that
You
worked.
can wash up, and that'll make
But
it fair.
should we have a cranberry sauce? I did see somebody say cranberry and apple sauce in the comments. We couldn't find cranberries this time, but next time, hopefully we will.
We might try and chuck some cranberry sauce into the actual recipe, won't we? We'll see what happens. And we're thinking about a gravy as well, so keep the comments coming in about whether to do a gravy or not.
That would
Are
be
we
cool.
done?
Can we do a big reveal on the pumpkins?
Yeah.
Can we just sum up the floating island again? 'Cause
Oh, did we not do that one? Sorry.
No, Barry ate
No, I
it.
ate it.
So yes, it was a very light yogurt-based cream, il flanton meringue cooked in a very special way, limoncello, so it's a lemon meringue combination, a sugar cage. But what do you want to see us do with it, and what do we call it? Il flanton or floating island? Pumpkin carving, how's it been going?
It's good. It's good. Look at this.
Can we pan to Barry's on the?
Yeah. Mine's vomited slightly. But come on, what do you think?
You can't put a Christmas
That's a
hat
bit-
on it.
You can.
Can't.
Today has all been about
It's a
merging.
confused pumpkin. It's a confused Halloween.
He doesn't know what he's
Happening.
celebrating.
See? What do you
Jamie's
think?
just finishing his off.
Mine is blatantly one.
And over here, I think Jamie's going for a cross mash of stuff, pumpkin on pumpkin on pumpkin with a
This
hat.
is a pumpkin with a top hat. I think you'll find.
Very British.
He's obviously a bit smaller.
pretty
He's
a
quite
jaunty angle.
There you go, jaunty angle. He's a pumpkin Jay-Z.
Why
There we
pumpkin
go.
Jay-Z?
So this is my pumpkin. Obviously, it's a bit smaller. It's a lot classier than Barry's, I would say.
He's not
Barry's
vomiting.
Mine's vomiting at the Christmas party.
Exactly.
That's what he does after one shot of limoncello.
That's not
No, don't Christmas party.
that's not very nice. So vote. Just say Jamie or Barry in the comments, or Mike. Mike didn't do anything, but
I
just
didn't
say
do
Mike.
one, but just say Mike anyway. Hey,
Right.
we're going to do some questions and answers.
But before we do that, while you find some questions and answers, I want to know how you found this live show, us live from this kitchen, and if you want to see us live not in the kitchen,
Oh,
then
I
this
know,
Sunday come
I
and
know.
see us at the South Bank on London.
And as Jamie said in the last fridge cam, if you want to meet us and our legs, because you never see our legs.
Never see our
Not
legs.
even right
And
now.
I know you all want it. I can't wear my shorts. It's going to be too cold.
You can
No.
wear the shorts. Come on.
If this
No.
video gets over
I'm not turning up.
10,000?
It's going to be
No,
cold.
I reckon
20,000,
10,000 likes.
10,000 likes,
10,000
Ben will
likes.
wear his shorts
Ben will wear the
live.
red shorts.
I
In
might have to
person.
put some
on
leggings on
Sunday.
underneath.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe some sheer tights.
It's not going to happen.
It is
It's
10,000
too
likes.
cold. It's too
I
cold
think
for that.
can
But
do
we
that.
will see you there at the Real Food Festival, South Bank, London,
Sunday.
midday.
Come and
Come
say
join
hello.
us.
Hey, come and say hello. And the food there is amazing.
It is.
There's
And
everything.
are we going to have a present for some people?
We are. Yeah.
This is the clue for the present. This is the clue. This is the clue. This is the clue.
It's a tea
There's
towel.
the
It's a
clue.
tea towel. It's a tea towel. It's a tea towel.
Tea towel on it. Golden.
That honestly, again, worst salesman in the world.
Get there on time, and we'll
Yes.
give you a present.
Yes.
That sounds like a
Get
fair
there
deal
on
to me.
time.
Yeah.
Right, we can have a proper chat with you guys. It's not through comments. We can do it in real person. But for now, on the comments.
Right, I have a few here. Have you ever tried a sourdough bread sauce
that is
from Eleanor Wilkinson?
A sourdough bread sauce? No. Have you tried a sourdough bread sauce?
That
Yeah.
sounds clever.
I was tempted to get some sourdough to go with the salmon. I thought some sourdough bread with the salmon with the warm potato salad would be really nice. But while we've got a loaf in, we could try bread sauce with that.
Speaking of sourdough, it was one of the questions on University Challenge earlier in the week. I like to watch University Challenge to basically test myself and see how many I can get right. Monday was actually a record. I got 7 from the whole half an hour show.
That's quite good.
And one of them was about sourdough, which American bread is cooked traditionally on coals. Sourdough.
Well done.
Next question.
Interesting.
Fiona Armstrong asks, can you just send us food through the internet? Please.
No, we're working.
She did ask nicely.
She did ask nicely.
Well, I get the feeling I can. You can practically taste it. The
Yeah.
stuff looks so good.
Yeah.
You kind of. I think that's the
Salivate.
closest
It's
we
a
can get.
sensory overload, isn't it? You look at it, it looks amazing. It sounds amazing. And
All right, big head.
I'm
Your
just
music,
saying,
so
it's not almost. It's not. It's the majority of it.
We've got an amazing
Is.
episode this week with music
Tomorrow.
from somebody else, a good friend of ours. So you'll have to check in, see that tomorrow.
Are you enjoying eye candy?
Say yes.
So yes, because we really like making it.
We really like making
Really
it.
fun.
I get funny feelings when I watch it.
Next one. Next
Next
comment.
Next question. How tall are each of you? About this tall.
Or on the same height as Barry.
Let's go in order. Let's go in order.
I'm standing here, so.
In height order, there we go. It's fine.
You're not.
Okay.
No, you're not. Yeah, shut up.
I've always been the same height as
You're
Barry.
definitely not. It's definitely that way around.
Does that answer the question?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
answers
fair.
the question.
Good.
How tall in numbers?
How tall in numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was going to say.
Next question.
Charlotte Spence is coming to the market on Sunday.
Hey!
Just wonders where we can meet you in the market area.
We'll let you know.
There's going to be 4 of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of
We're going to be together. Though. We're not
Presents.
going to be dotted around the market.
yeah. There's going to be lots of us and lots
On
of
the
you guys.
day, follow us on Twitter and we'll let you know exactly where we are. Because honestly, we don't know yet. We've got to go there and see what's good.
Yeah, exactly. Ben, this is probably one for you from
Uh-oh.
Marissa. Could you tell us the best place to buy supplies for bubble tea?
It's tricky.
Okay, so I went to Chinatown here in London, just off Leicester Square, and I went to a Chinese supermarket. And in there, if you can't, it's well worth going in there with half an hour spare and just wandering around because it's amazing stuff.
And you got lost.
But if you don't know what you're looking for, go in and ask someone. They're very helpful. That's what I did. I bought loads of bubble tea straws from there as well, so you can get all the ingredients for it and the stuff to serve it with. So,
Lovely.
Chinatown,
Right next door to Soho as well.
Yeah.
in between Soho and Leicester Square.
Yeah.
Are they the ones you bought or the ones you...
No, so that's what I
Yeah,
bought
you definitely pinched a few, didn't you, from the other shop.
from Bubbleology. But they're the ones I bought.
Ben stole.
Ben Still.
Ben stole. So, yeah. He
Ben
stole.
borrowed.
Stiller.
Have you taken it back yet?
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Any questions?
Moving on. Cerise Russell, what is your favourite Christmas food? Ben.
Hey, I've got an answer for this. I'll tell you
I've got
this
mine,
one first,
I've
right?
got mine.
We made, I swear, this is amazing. Ben made these amazing like bacon and cheese and cranberry sausage rolls, but they didn't have sausage in them.
Festive rolls.
Festive rolls. We served them in a pint glass, and I made them for my non-Christmas dinner on Christmas Day last time. Everyone loved them.
Yep.
They're amazing, and they tasted so good.
Okay, that's Mike's favourite, Ben.
For me, does every food?
That was the question.
I quite like mulled wine with a mince pie. Just
You're
keep
a
it simple.
chef. Come on.
But
What's your favourite Christmas
Have
food?
an opinion.
Every time somebody asks you what your favourite food is, you go round the houses and come up with something that's not even a food.
Boozy mince pies, homemade with a clementine pastry and served with mulled wine.
All right. Good. Callie asks, did Ben go to Morocco?
I did. If you want to see some holiday
Surprise,
snaps,
surprise.
go to @beebrel and you can see all my holiday
Oh,
snaps. on Instagram.
come on!
Yourself. Oh.
Don't go to there, or if you do go to there, just send hate. You should be going to @sortedfood on Facebook, @sortedfood on Twitter, @sortedfood on Instagram, @sortedfood on Pinterest, sortedfood.tumblr.com on Tumblr, sortedfood.com on the website, youtube.com/sortedfood on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think I've mentioned them all.
There's quite a
Yeah.
lot of
Or
places, isn't there?
if you like
Pina
cats,
colada.
cars, and what else do you do? Well,
Food.
food and alcohol. Follow Jamie
Follow him.
Stafford.
If you just like cats,
Follow.
Barry.
Yeah,
what,
I do like
what,
cats.
what Barry's done.
Yeah.
And if
Without
you,
the apostrophe,
if you
which
like
really annoys
pictures
me.
of
Doesn't want it.
50-year-old ex-TV presenters,
He still presents.
then follow Mike Huttlestone.
Hey,
That's what he
I've
does
got
best.
a good Instagram. It's funny. It's good. It's only got 5.
Perfect. Are we done?
I think that probably sums it up. There's loads of questions on here, and I'm really sorry we can't get to all of them. But keep asking questions, and we'll go back onto the comments, and we'll start answering them from when we go off live.
really hope you've enjoyed this live broadcast.
We
We certainly have.
Please tell us how we can improve it for next time round and how
Yep.
we can improve these dishes we have in front of us. But for now, there you have it. This is our live show.
Oh, wait! Can I just say as well? Last week we last week we went over 500,000
Yeah.
subscribers, which means there's 500,000 people within the Sorted community who are all interested in Ben's red shorts, food, Mike's chiseled jawline, all the food, and that is incredible. And we can't thank you enough for being on this journey with us. And we've got some really exciting plans for the next week, month, years.
Thanks.
Lot more up my sleeves.
Yep.
It's been a good journey.
Anyway,
Don't leave us now.
What were you saying, Barry, before then?
Sorted!
Oh, was that it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
that's
we've
it.
now got to cut it somehow.
Right, okay.
So I think
Put the
we're
tea towel
done.
back up. That works.
I would do anything for love. I've gone out to the stars and back.
leave him.
Boom, boom. And I would do anything.